This is Navraj Dakal, student of PhD in management, and my board topics is trade and connectivity. Now I am going to present objective of using IT tools in research, that is requirement of the computer appliance and statistic course, and this is the seminar presentation section. The content of my presentation is, first I will be introducing my research topics, then introduction of the SPSS command will be done, and then I'll show the application of the SPSS to the proposed research, and have some demo slides for that, and I'll highlight why SPSS is useful for advanced research. The proposed topics of my research is the uh, causes of the trade deficit in Nepal. The research aimed to find out the causes of the trade deficit and measures to suggest the trade deficit in Nepal. That is why this research is required. Nepal has been facing wider trade deficit since 2000, early 2000, and it is continuously growing, and now is the ratio of trade deficit is 1:17. That is quite alarming. For the purpose of the research, primary and secondary data will be collected. Qualitative and quantitative methods will be used to interpret the data. For primary data, I'll be conducting interviews and surveys, and for secondary data, the trade time series data of the international organizations such as WTO, World Bank, IDC, UNCTAD will be used. In addition to that, data published by the authorities of government of Nepal will be taken into consideration. Now I am going to introduce the SPSS command. SPSS stands for Statistical Package for Social Science, and it can conduct several functions, and that include basic functions to the advanced function. In basic function, it required to open SPSS file, import data from any sources that is already defined, and save SPSS.sav file or Excel file, whatever is required. And know about before conducting the research, it is necessary to know about the data and variable view and identify duplicate cases. Like in advanced function, it has analyzed descriptive statistics, frequencies, ratio, regression, p-test, t-test, and many more. SPSS can be used to make graph, chart, scatter, and dot, histogram, box plot, line, area, whatever is required according to the research. And it can analyze inferential statistics such as chi-square test, correlation, etc. The basic functions: opening and saving file. It is almost like similar to open a file in Excel or Word or some other application. Before that, we obviously need to install the SPSS software. It requires a lot of memory in the machine that you are using. Once you have installed this SPSS, then go to File, then New, then click Data and select file name and type Open. That is shown in the figure over here in the screen. Identifying duplicate case. To identify duplicate case in a statistics that we have, we need to go to the data, and then click it, and then there is the variables come. Whatever variables you need to identify whether there are duplicate cases or not, then select them to bring them to the right panel of the small dialog box that is shown in the middle of the SPSS sheet. and then click OK. Then it will come a result indicator of last matching case is a primary, and in our example the duplicate case is 4, valid primary cases is 8, and total is 12, and it gives the percentage, valid percentage, and the cumulative percentage as well. Transferring string variable to numeric. Before, when we collect data in through survey or questionnaire, then these some of the data are in scale, some are in string. That is what we put, we get in our questionnaire. To analyze data, it should bring into the either numeric form or any other form that is required, mostly the numeric form. So for that, click to the transform, then record it to different variables, output variables, open old and new values, add needful value, whatever you want to do, and then continue. If you do that, then you will find it that the variable will be transformed into numeric. And data coding is also required. Coding basically means if we have a data like male and female, for example, and then for the purpose of the analysis, there should be a number rather than a character or the name. So we can code number 1 is male, or number 2 is female, or number 2 is male, or number 1 is female. That will make the analysis easier. Otherwise, SPSS command in many cases, particularly in the calculating variables, it requires to change into the numbers. For that, for that it can be changed into numeric data coding. So in the example, the Excel sheet or the SPS sheet over here, I have make the gender number 1 is for 2, and male, and 2 is for female. So that will give us a easy result. And the coding can be done automatic also. There is a function in the SPSS, that is transform. If we click transform, then it will open to the automatic coding, then select the variables, the row or column that you want to change, and it will come like this screen in the screen. And particularly, SPSS is very useful for descriptive statistics analysis. For that, go to the file, open it, and then there is in the first row there is analyze, and there is descriptive data as shown in the below figure, and then there is frequencies, there is descriptive, explore, cross-tab, ratio, p-plots, q-plots, whatever is required, then run this function. So frequency analysis that I have shown here in this slide. Again, go to the analyze, then go descriptive statistics, frequencies, click frequencies, and it comes the result in the right hand side. The frequency is in total is 12, missing is 2, and then percent is given, the percentage, valid percentage is also given, cumulative percentage is also given. What is the difference between percentage and valid percentage? Percentage is the number of the variables unit that are in the data sheet. Like for example, 59 is 1, and that is 12 out of 12, it is 8.3%, and cumulative percent come likewise. And reliability analysis. Before conducting data, we should test the reliability of the data. If the data are not reliable, then the results itself can lead to the different output than it should be. For that purpose, we need to go to the analyze function of the SPSS, and there is another tab called scale, and there is a reliability analysis button. If we click this button, the result will come like this. So the number of item is 2 and alpha is 0.264. Case processing summary is also given there, and the note is also given there, like list-wise detection based on all variables in the procedure. And again, percentile analysis is also necessary sometime in our research. For that, go to the analyze, and then we can have percentage analyze, and then go to descriptive data and go to statistics, and then it comes the percentage like that. Again, for the chi-square test, go to descriptive data and statistics, and it comes the chi-square test button over there, and we can mark whatever statistics to be required is shown in the dialog box over there. For that, crosstab is necessary in the let me repeat it. To make to for chi-square test, we need to click analyze, descriptive data, statistics, cross tabs, enter chi-square, and then OK, and it comes the chi-square test result over there. And there are Pearson's chi-square test, likelihood ratio, linear bilinear association, number of valid cases, and assumption of sigma is two-sided is also given in the result. And for correlation, we have another function in the SPSS, again in analysis. Go to the correlate, and then there is bivariate, partial and distances. Click bivariate, and the correlation result has shown in the right hand side of the slide. Again, like in MSS Excel, SPSS can be used for regression analysis. For that, just analyze and go to the regression, and then click to the linear regression statistics, and the result will come in that way. So variable enter or remove for the purpose of the analysis, and model summary is there. What model predictor are used, what is the constant, and so on. And ANOVA table is also given, and for the sake of this study, dependent variable is height, and predictor is the weight given in this statistics I have used. Likewise, in advanced function, graph, histogram, pie chart, or whatever, there are different kind of graphical presentation is available in SPSS. For that, we need to go to the graph, then legacy dialog, then click bar or histogram or whatever. We can make 3D bar, line, area, pie, high and low, an error bar, and so many other statistics. And again, sometimes we need the scatter plots. For that, go to graph and legacy dialog, then scatter plot is there. And in primary case, this is the result of the running of this function of the SPSS. So why SPSS is important for research? SPSS software is user-friendly, less complex, easy to operate, and has the easiest way to present the finding, as I have shown in the previous figure. As Connolly 2007 states, SPSS application provide a thorough understanding to the researcher of quantitative data. It supports understanding of data with objectivity, leaving the emotional influence out, and provides statistical reliability and validity. Likewise, Fischler 2013 stated a comparison of SPSS to other applications indicate SPSS to be more statistically accurate when used with much understanding and more systematic. As Madan and Broker 2015 said, SPSS support transforming text data to the numerical data for easy numerical analysis. That makes SPSS good choice for social science research, because in social science we get more numeric, more text data rather than numeric. SPSS support to transform the text into the number. SPSS can present result of analysis with graphical presentation such as graph, chart, diagram, table, and in other forms that make research more presentable and reader friendly. Due to those several reasons, SPSS is appropriate software for researchers to analyze descriptive data mostly. And these are the reference I have taken. And thank you for your kind attention. The presentation is available at YouTube also. Thank you very much.